Hi there, hope you're doing good. So here I am with an update to the sheet, and this probably the second last or maybe the final update. So as per our discussion, I have amended the sheet, and the basic theme of the sheet is yellow cells and gray cells. So yellow cells, you can see the yellow cells are the input cells, whereas the red font cells are to be updated only one time. So these will be quantities which will get updated, and the KPI goes to be entered only one time. And this is the cell mainly to be updated. Similarly, all of the red fonts you need to update only once, and these values to be updated. Then there is another input which is the SDG selection, which you can always select with the drop down. There are drop downs to select the select fields out of these which are directly coming in from the database. Once the database will get updated with the fields, you will be able to see those in here till 1000 rows. So these are the simple selections. Then you can go down and you can see there are some plus signs which can get stretched. Once you press 2 at the left top, then you can see all of these are open, and we have 10 options for each, which you can always select, and maybe you can delete if you don't want, like this. So once you are done with it, you can press 2 to hide all of those, and you can see the next part is the waste productivity and the rest of these which can be entered manually. There are no formulas for that, so you need to select the field and input the data in it. Similarly, you need to input the data for these fields as well, which are yellow cells, and you don't need to select the field. These are fixed fields, and you just need to enter the values for those. And then the rest at the bottom, it's yes or no, the last field. Then this data will get processed, and the data is basically coming in from the database, which is this, which you can always update at the bottom. You can always increase the field. Just remember that the keep the column be updated with the field name. Then once the inputs are there, the data will get processed, and you will be able to see the SDG chart, pie chart, and here you will be able to see the stack chart. There is an additional thing in the dashboard that you can see on the left top. It says extend for the setup. So these are the color schemes and the SD and the remarks which are shown on the qualitative level scoring in this sheet. So orange, yellow, green, red, and the rest of those are being selected through this. So you can always set the percentages, and you just need to set the higher percentages on this side. So obviously the range will be from 0 to 100. So this is fixed 100 and this is fixed 0. So you can always change these 5 values, and these will get range from 0 to 10. It will be insufficient data. 10 to 30% of the progress will be called as major challenges. 30 to 50, and you can always change these percentages as per your requirement. Once done, these are also one-time input, the yellow cell and the red font. Then you can press minus sign, and here you can see the SDGs. These SDGs are being calculated through this count of the SDGs throughout, and then given a percentage and shown in here. Similarly, for the stack chart, which is the main chart of this whole sheet, you can always select the field you want to segregate to. Like if you want to have see only the GHG or and the energy consumption, you can always delete rest of these. And here you can see the breakdown of these two selected fields. Similarly, you can add more fields to it, and these are the total fields which can be used. So I have selected so far all of these 8 fields, and if you don't want to see the land use or acidification, you can always delete that, and you will be able to see the rest of the field distribution uh, for each indicator. So these are the life cycle. The color scheme is based on the life cycle: raw material production, transportation, end of life, and the business operation. You can see the mainly the gray part or the bluish green, which is the raw material. The raw material percentage for the water is this much, and mainly the energy consumption is due to the color scheme might not be making sense currently because the inputs are random. Once the actual input and actual quantities are there, you will be able to see the correct position. And this is completely dynamic. I have just shown you all the yellow cells, which are the input cells, and the red font cells, which need to be entered with the values. So that is it. Yes, there is another thing. I have also added another functionality in it, that if you will press Alt T P P and then press OK, or you can always go to the review unprotect sheet, or maybe click protect sheet. Once you click the protect sheet, it will ask you for the password. You don't need to enter the password. Click OK. This will allow you that the user won't be able to update the fields which are fixed. So he or she can only enter the values. Either he can select the drop down or enter the value, but they cannot update the formula. This way, the file will get less prone to the error and problems, obviously. So this is how we can use this sheet. So that is it from my side. Please do let me know once you update the sheet and if you have any problem. I'm looking forward to hear from your side. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye.